In an unexpected and historic turn of events, the city of Benghazi, Libya, became the stage for a remarkable football encounter. Atlético Madrid versus Inter Milan. This was not just a game. It was a symbolic event that brought together sport, diplomacy, and a nation's effort to show its face to the world again. Inter Milan arrived in Benghazi ahead of their highly anticipated clash with Atlético Madrid. The team was welcomed by Italy's Consul General in the city, Francesco Saverio de Luigi, marking an important gesture of friendship and international presence in a country that has long struggled with division and instability. The match, known as the Reconstruction Cup, was scheduled to take place at the Benghazi International Stadium, a newly rebuilt arena that symbolizes the city's hopes for renewal. The Reconstruction Cup is much more than an exhibition match. It was organized by the Libya Development and Reconstruction Fund, led by Belgasim Haftar, the son of General Khalifa Haftar, who commands the Libyan National Army in the country's east. Through this event, the organizers wanted to send a clear message. Benghazi is open to the world again. It was a call for investment, cooperation, and normalization after years of conflict. For many Libyans, seeing global football icons like Inter Milan and Atlético Madrid in their city was a source of pride and hope. After more than a decade of war and division, the sound of fans cheering in a modern stadium felt like a glimpse of what a peaceful, united Libya could look like. But the event also carried political undertones. Libya remains divided between two rival authorities, one in Tripoli in the west, recognized internationally, and another in Benghazi, under the influence of Haftar's forces. This match, while presented as purely sporting, was also a way for the Eastern authorities to showcase their own legitimacy and stability. The Benghazi International Stadium, where the Atlético Madrid versus Inter game was played, was inaugurated earlier this year with great fanfare. The pitch uses a hybrid surface, combining natural grass with synthetic reinforcement, and the facility was designed to meet international standards. It is one of the most modern sports venues in Libya today. The match kicked off at 6 in the evening, under bright lights and high expectations. Interestingly, the event almost did not happen as planned. Originally, the Reconstruction Cup was supposed to feature Inter Milan against Barcelona. However, Barcelona withdrew due to scheduling conflicts. Their absence became a point of political debate inside Libya. Critics from Tripoli's side accused Benghazi of exaggerating its international connections and questioned security guarantees for such a high-profile event. But the arrival of Atlético Madrid quickly silenced the doubts and gave the event renewed global attention. For Italy, the match had special meaning. Italy remains one of Libya's most important partners, both economically and diplomatically. The presence of Inter Milan, one of Italy's most prestigious clubs, was not only about football. It was a message of friendship and engagement. The Italian consul's presence at the airport and the stadium underlined this connection. It also reflected Italy's delicate balancing act between the two competing powers in Libya, trying to maintain dialogue with both Tripoli and Benghazi. Beyond the spectacle, however, the match also sparked debate among Libyans themselves. While many saw it as a moment of pride, others questioned the timing. They asked whether millions should be spent on hosting European football clubs, while the country still struggles with poverty, unemployment, and a lack of basic services. For them, the Reconstruction Cup was a reminder of the deep inequalities that persist. Still, for a few hours, the attention was not on politics or conflict, but on football. Fans in Benghazi, many of whom had never seen international stars play live, filled the stands in excitement. Cameras from around the world captured scenes that few would have imagined possible even a few years ago. Two European giants, Atlético Madrid and Inter, playing in the heart of Libya. The symbolism was powerful. The game showed that sport can bridge divides, even in places torn by war. It offered a glimpse of what Libya might become if peace and reconstruction continue. It also showed that Benghazi, once a city synonymous with destruction, is trying to reinvent itself as a symbol of resilience and renewal. Whether the Reconstruction Cup will have lasting political impact remains to be seen. But as the players shook hands at the end of the Atlético Madrid versus Inter match, one thing was clear. This was more than a friendly. It was a statement that Libya, despite all its divisions, still dreams of being part of the global community again. For now, The city of Benghazi can proudly say it hosted one of the world's great football spectacles. And for the fans who watched Atlético Madrid and Inter Milan play on Libyan soil, it was a night they will never forget, a moment when sport, diplomacy, and hope came together on the same field.